The rivers crisis has taken a new dimension when the State High Court ruled in favor of Governor Sim Fubara in a suit seeking to compel him to represent the 2024 budget. A group registered trustees of the Association of Legislative Drafting and Advocacy Practitioners had filed a suit before the court against the governor. However, the court ruled that the governor would only relate with lawmakers who did not lose their seat because of defection until the Supreme Court takes the final decision. Wow, this is a big blow to Wike. This is a really big blow. Well, with God all things are possible. Fubara will soon understand the language of the Supreme Court. Okay, they still want to go to Supreme Court. But for now, ahead. I'm happy you people said it. So when the Supreme Court gives their own verdict, nobody should shoot Wike. There is already an appeal court decision. Okay, policies is for small boy like you. A lot of gullible Yorubas are beginning to demonstrate a high level of entitlement mentality in Nigeria just because their tribesman in Nigeria is the president. It is a pity that they are doing the same thing Hausa Fulani did when they were in power, and I trust the Igbos will do same when they eventually get into power someday. I hope they will not go in that route. Okay, we go dey win o. We go dey win them, e go dey pain them. As e dey sweet us, dem go dey cry. Supreme Court is loading. Fubara small boy, you will pay for your stupidity. Wait and see, the game just started. Politics is not even for small boys like Fubara. I've told you to mind your Yoruba land many times. Mind what is there. Sharia is there now. Instead of you to go and face it, you are coming to River State. They are having entitlement mentality, even in River State. Fubara is God sent at the right time. God's got your back. Ride on and continually do the needful for the good governance and happiness of your people. That is why you are there. Welcome. They won't even eat their cake and have them back. Your God will not even forsake you. Your enemies are working in vain. I think there was a time, I don't even know whether it's still obtainable. There was a time they said they were going to stop the allocation given to River State. They were going to stop it. But at some point, they came out and said, no, it has not really happened, that they are still paying them their allocations, whether it is true or not. Because somebody was saying something day before yesterday that Fubara is just trying to not to allow chaos to happen in the state. And he said, oh, they had already paid. The federal government said they have paid. I think maybe they must have settled that. But one thing is that those who are still relying on Supreme Court, Supreme Court will teach a Fubara lesson. Okay, the Bible says that when your way pleases God, it will cause your enemy to be at peace. Yes, that is how that Bible passage said. So for those of you who are jubilating that, don't worry, it is just what the appeal court is saying. The Supreme Court is going to dev big blue on Fubara. Continue to wait. At the end of the day, they will see that it is not going to be doable. The best thing is just for them to leave this man and finish his tenure. The highest they will want to concentrate on, or whatever they want to concentrate on, is in 2027, when there's going to be another election cycle. That is just the way I see it. But as we speak now, I think Fubara is coasting to victory. Meanwhile, Wike said, is it a game? Let's continue. Well, long life to Fubara. All these campus life policies and antics can only be temporary. Let them wait for the one Wike we present. Why is Fubara allowing greed to make fool of himself and dragging the state into problems that can escalate into uncontrollable anarchy? It seems very sweet now that the food is warm, but sooner or later it can become bitter when the food is cold. Fubara, learn to humble yourself as a governor and be wise. You talk like an illiterate, or what? I don't even understand. What is Fubara supposed to do? Do you expect a Fubara to do? What do you expect him to do? Present a budget to defeated members of the assembly? They are no more assembly because they willingly vacated their seats. Abi they no they defect to APC again. Their defection to another party clearly indicates they lost their seat according to the law. If not, what is the court waiting for by not providing Fubara wrong or proving Fubara wrong all this while? The Wike court sitting in Abuja would have done magic to reinstate them by manipulations, but it's obviously difficult for them to do. It's very, very difficult, and that's a good point. They would have facilitated everything just to make sure that these guys are back, on their seats. Yes, I align 100% with the judge ruling, because whatever that is good to the goose is good for the ganders as well. Do me, I do you, God know the verse. With their eyes open, Fubara go run that state with 4 assembly members for 4 years. The judgment of first week of new month and year. Meanwhile, these guys were not they were not forced, they were not compelled to leave the party. They did it willingly by themselves. So I don't understand this whole parole that Fubara is working against them or whatever. They left, and it is out of their mistakes that Fubara is really capitalizing on. Yes, it's capitalizing on their own mistakes, not anybody. Nobody forced them, and nobody levied any obligation against them. But at the end of the day, they came back and said, oh, they didn't defect. I don't understand. And people expect them to be applauded. I don't understand, though. I do not understand. Well, Fubara no be person where someone go think say he want oppress or push around. He has become the sitting governor of Rivers State, and Fubara sit down well, balance well, and stretch your leg. He will do well, and he will get a second term. He knows where he is coming from. Now, those that say Fubara go see Pepe, they are now bitter. Very soon, for our political science, we will begin to teach them political power, Fubara and Wike, as case study. Yeah, so guys, let's say your opinion and your take on this. Thank you.